Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkis, and today is our Sunday box opening.
Hello. All right, so if you're new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 26 years, and we have about, I don't know. We've got to have over 13,000. I keep saying 12,000.
We got a lot.
Way more than that. You can find almost everything online at fabricpatch.net. And then the other thing that we do is, of course, we have a retreat center for your groups or a hosted retreat. And we have our, here on the YouTube channel, we do box openings on Sunday afternoons at 12:30 Pacific time, and also Wednesday nights at 5 o'clock Pacific time when we open up the brand new things that have just come into our shop, so you can see what's new and exciting. Maybe in a shop near you at your local shop. You can check that out. Or if not, we are happy to be your local shop. And what is super, super exciting is that we also do quilting cruises. And this is let's see, I am leaving in 2 days.
Yes.
You are leaving in 5 days. We're going to go to the UK, but we have pre-filmed all of the box openings for the next Wednesday nights and Sunday nights, so you won't miss a thing.
You won't miss anything.
And we won't have to come home to massive amounts of unopened boxes. And better than that, you will keep Tracy and Anna and Janet and Marge super busy while we're gone. At least we hope so.
Yes.
So you'll continue to see us. So those of you guys that know that we're leaving, no worries about that.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that's super exciting is we have started getting ready and gearing up for our breast cancer benefit auction, formerly known as the bra auction. And I think on Friday, you guys probably already saw some of the first items that have come through. We do have other things that have come through too. We just only had time to film one of those before we left. So I think it's like the first 8 or so. And then when we get back, we're going to really be committed to making sure that every Friday afternoon, you guys get a video. So you get to see, and you can mark down the items that are your the most desired items, because the majority of the items will be on a buy now, and they will go live on October 23rd at 5 p.m. because then the live auction for the bid items will be Saturday night, October 25th at 5 p.m.
Yeah, super cool.
So be sending your items in that you're donating, and we love to get those, love to have those, love to sell those. Our goal this year is to raise $56,000. So we'll see how close we get. And this is kind of fun. So this was a box that came, and I just thought, I didn't know if it was a bra auction item or not. So I opened it. And it's not.
Oh my gosh, I love these. I know what these are.
I know. This is super
for McKay.
It is for McKay. This is from our friend Mary Ninneman. She thinks of us often, and she's always participating in whatever is going on. And so these are really nice.
You just have to pretend these seed packets are playing cards. And then they can have their cards all laid out and not have to hurt their hands or anything. Yeah. And then all their cards will just wedge in there. Yeah. And then they can play whatever they're going to play. Some pinochle.
There's a ton of them in here. And they're made out of old CDs. I don't have a video on how to make it. I've had people show me how before.
If you have a good one, comment it in the...
Comment it so people know.
If they want to make their own little card holders. That is so cool.
So,
they're going to love this.
You're
going to make Nikki cry.
I know.
Oh, she's going to love this.
She's going to really love this. These are really, really nice.
That is so cool.
And it's a huge box full. How many are in here? Millions.
Yeah. At least 40.
Well, there's 42 residents, my guess.
Oh, there's probably 42 in here at least.
She has a little card.
And I always thought I needed to make some of these for my little kiddos because we play cards a lot. And those little hands, man.
I know.
And then you don't bend cards either. If you have a little person or even, a teenager person who just flips their cards and bends them, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. It's like, don't bend my cards.
Don't mush the card. Now I forever will know that that's a 2 of spades.
Yeah. And I will cheat because I cannot help it. I know what that one is.
I know. I play the same way.
Yeah.
DNA.
Yeah.
So she says, enclosed are playing card holders for the residents of the McKay house. They each can hold up to 20 plus cards.
Cute.
Hope the residents can use them. Oh, super nice. There are more than enough for you to keep some for your grandchildren.
We were on the same wavelength. That's so sweet.
That's super sweet. You can pick 3 out.
Okay.
Be really nice.
Love
You
it.
won't even know. And then also
Thank
she has
you.
a fun little bag here. She says, and the small plastic bag contains petrified shark's teeth and clamshell fossils.
Well, that's cool.
These were found along the beach in North Carolina.
Wow.
I know.
What cool
No.
beaches.
I know. I just love this stuff. And I might have to,
We'll give you a show you guys better. I love the teeth. Wyatt loves the teeth.
Wyatt's birthday is comking up.
Oh,
Look at those are. Yeah, look at the little petrified clamshell.
that's pretty cool.
As you can see at the
You
bottom,
can see
it
the
almost
back.
looks like a rock, but look at
Yeah, you wouldn't notice unless you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, same thing. Look at that one. Look at that.
That's cool.
That's fantastic. Here's another shark.
Oh, another shark's tooth.
Oh yeah, and it's definitely petrified. It feels like a rock.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you totally told it was though. Ah,
Mary, I
Right.
love that you are a fellow hunter.
thank you.
I'm going
Super
rock hunting in the UK. I have
Yeah.
orders to
We're
bring
gonna,
some.
we're
back.
gonna find ourselves somewhere we go.
I'd really like to find someone to go mudlarking down on the Thames, but probably not going to happen. And then, like Sally said, you can't take home British Isles artifacts. It's like, oh
It's
yeah,
not
that,
yours to take.
yeah, that makes sense to me. So much for that.
It's like modern day pirates.
I know. Yeah. I know. I know. Thank you,
All right.
thank you, Mary.
Thank
really,
you.
really nice.
So
really
cool.
appreciate it.
So cool.
Okay, and we have lots of boxes to open, a whole bunch of them.
Yes. I have.
What do you want to start with? QT. We'll start with QT.
Bring it over here.
QT fabrics are really nice. They have gone to all digital. So, and digital fabric is not the same as it was a couple years ago when it was kind of stiff and would split when you sew. I mean, you don't know when you feel it that it's any different. But what's really, really nice is it gives such a clarity of color and more than those 29 different colors. So they can really do a really nice job with really bright, colorful things. Yeah. And we'll see. Watch, I'm going to pull out something white. Oh, yes.
So I grabbed the wrong box. Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, wait a minute.
Santa's workshop. I love to count.
I have to look at this. Yeah.
We got some
White.
burgundy ho ho ho.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like it's not a huge line, so I can
And
see
QT doesn't
fat
usually.
quarters. Yeah, they do like 12 or 13, which is really nice because then you don't have to worry that you didn't get everything you wanted. Really bright red, bright green. I guess we'll have to see what the fabrics are because this is not telling me anything.
I
was excited about
opened the coordinate box, not the
Not the
focus
interesting one. Get yourself some coffee and come right back.
Yeah.
We'll see what's in that other box. And take the plastic off, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so this is adorable. So I have
like
to say,
this.
it's kind of funny that I don't know why we had so much Christmas spirit. We ordered
But
so much
I think
Christmas
we've
fabric.
mentioned it a couple times. It's all different.
It's all different. That's why. If you have not yet found a Christmas line that, floats your boat, this one is very, very different from the other
It's
stuff.
kind of like
Vintage.
and it gives me like a steampunk vibe, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Like these, you don't know what to look
maybe
like.
because of the color.
But these collagey ones, and maybe that's true. And it has little like Scrabble tiles. I think it's really, really cool. And I love the vintage color. I love that kind of like burgundy red.
Yeah, very burgundy,
Mhm.
deep, deep, deep green. Really, really pretty. And there's 2 panels. And did you say that this was running yardage?
It is running yardage, so there is no cut line. So you could do a really quick whole cloth if you want.
So if you say eaches, you will get this. And so there are 20 blocks in this for these eaches. And how big are this, Brianna? You think about 8 inches? Do we have a ruler back here?
I don't.
here,
but I can
have
measure
a-
real fast.
Here, yeah.
Let's see. He is about 7.
7 inches. So 7
7
inches
inch
square. And so, yeah, so if you order 2, then it'll just be continuous. And then you can decide for yourself what you want to
Cute.
do. But it is nice that there's already like some wood.
Yeah,
um,
accents on it and everything.
yeah.
I would make really good coasters, pot holders, a really fast quilt.
Mug rugs.
We've been in, because on our cruise we're doing a log cabin. I've been in I'm all, inspired to sew, but I don't have, who has time for that at the moment. Putting that in a center of
Yeah.
one. And then doing some 3
thin
dark,
pieces.
and some 3 light, and then have this really your focus and your log cabin block be almost like a setting option. So just doing
Yeah.
flashing.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really good. This is the same one with green.
Hunter green and a cute deer.
And it's bigger.
It's Prancer.
This is different.
And Cupid.
Rudolph.
Dasher.
Blitzen.
Dancer.
Comet.
Ah, it's our little
Aw.
class picture.
It took me a minute to realize.
Me too.
That is cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
And these are probably what's the size of these blocks?
And these, there is no line for this one.
No line.
And these are about a 10-inch block.
10-inch.
So you could do a Stars and Stripes.
And
You could
this
put it off
is-
with some just other 10-inch squares.
And this is a yard by 42 inches. Same with the other one. So you get a full yard. So if you do 2, you can really decide where you want to cut it. If you want to leave them all together so that they're sashed and then just put a border or 2 on them, you can be
really cute.
totally done. And again, we've talked about this before, that idea of just making a bunch of Christmas quilts for your adult children, put some Inky on the back of it, get them all done. And then you can even have some kind of a fun way of them choosing which one they want. This is absolutely beautiful. I think it's just so deep, just such deep, rich colors. We'll show you up close what the images look like. And these are nice. And did you say, Brianna, this was coming out more purple than burgundy?
It looks like it's navy background with purple on top. It's
No.
definitely not.
No, it is a deep, deep burgundy, which is really nice. This one, let's see. Let's start with this end one here. And what this is it's this design. So see it with the red, and it's almost like just super fancy snowflakes. And so it's in a red, a really nice green, and a really nice kind of a white on taupe. So really pretty.
Just a really good
support
texture.
piece. Yeah. And then this just says ho, ho, ho on it. So this is that burgundy, deep, deep color.
Totally burgundy. What
Yeah.
I see in my camera is not what it looks like.
Oh yeah, totally burgundy. And again, the little color swatches that are on the website, we get those from QT. So look on there, probably a little bit better color match. And then this really nice evergreen green. dark
It's
green.
going to match the sashing of our little class photo.
It's that color.
Yeah.
Although not that texture. That's kind of wood. But yeah, same color. And then, gosh, I love the toss. So the toss is all of the little toys. They're mostly wooden toys. I think that's that whole vintage thing. You know, I think kids play with these anymore.
Maisie's favorite toy at the moment is like this thing. It has a little rope on it. She has an
Aw.
elephant, a giraffe, and something else. And she just hauls that thing around with her the whole time. With the dogs trailing behind it. But
Beautiful.
it's super. She loves it.
And then here's the red one. Same thing, just a nice little toss on red. Here is the border print. And I would call it a border versus a stripe only because it does follow the selvage. So you can call it either thing, but if you wanted it to be a border, you would be able to miter that because it follows the selvage. I love this. Merry Christmas. Wooden Toys has all the little elves. And then it just repeats. So there's basically 3 stripes. And then it fully repeats. And again, as usual, very unfortunate that there's only 1 bolt of that. Here's another toss with kind of that's a soft gray background. It's that same color that's in this stripe right here. And then these, oh my gosh, I love this one.
Pretty.
These are the little elves working.
Cute.
Some little toys. Love that. So we've got it on that kind of a bluish gray background. I love the teal that's in just such rich colors. And then this one has that burgundy background.
I love these
I
ones.
love this one. I can't decide which is my favorite.
Yeah.
I love this line. Oh, so this one is, that's one that you're thinking is kind of steampunky.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
and I
see,
think it's because
and
there's
it
so many
says
Scrabble,
Merry
Merry Christmas.
Oh, cute. I missed that. Nice.
Ho, ho, ho. Naughty.
Cute.
Oh, yeah. And look at, there's all these different sizes. So there's Santa, the snowman, gingerbread. There's still all of the little elves, the reindeer. Oh, you could do this as an all over, just as a focus piece. Put one other little border on it. Put a mitered border on it. Call it good. Gosh, it's just adorable. Really unique.
Yeah, your flower patches pattern would be really
Yeah.
good. It's 3 colors.
Yeah.
Do this and then pick
Yeah.
your 2 accent
2 other colors.
A light and a dark. And it would be so
Yes.
pretty, so fast.
Yes.
So cool.
I can see why we thought, well,
Yeah,
we had
we
enough
needed this
Christmas,
one.
but we needed this one. And this is the same thing. It's just you can see the background is a little different.
Yeah,
So there's a
hunter
little
green.
darker background. Beautiful. Rich, rich, rich. Really, really pretty. Oh. And then, but wait.
You're not done yet.
No, look at the stars.
The stars are cool. I love that. It looks like those little paper.
Gosh, yes.
bulk
Beautiful. On a solid black. And then this one is on, it's kind of a mottled, I don't know if that comes out right, but there's a little bit of kind of a cream on kind of an ivory. It looks really good with these colors. You can kind of see here, but oh, just beautiful. And then, and if you can't decide, feel like you need enough of, I mean, you need at least a yard or 2 yards of this, but there is a fat quarter packet, a bundle, and it looks like it has everything. It does not have a either of the panels in it, but it has a fat quarter of everything else.
That's okay.
It's in there.
I feel like if you get a
A fat quarter
panel.
bundle, one of each and then I feel like you need some of this.
yes, you need a yard and a half of a few for borders and accents and other thing. But yeah, I think it's super cute.
Oh, I love it.
Great collection. Santa's
Love
Workshop.
it, love it. Santa's Workshop. All right.
All right, a couple things first. We didn't like do a little bit of catch up. So there's
Two
like
things.
three.
Three
I
things?
think there's three.
I have two.
All right, tell us.
I got a
That's
beef.
pretty funny.
So I happened to be walking around my local quilt shop, and they were playing Faberchat. You guys, I had a little alfalfa hair. So I couldn't even tell you what I was talking about. I was so distracted. He's like, Mom, what did you tell me? What did
In my defense, I was sitting
Wrong
on
side.
this side of you, and I did not see it
I didn't see
until I was watching the video, and then that's all I could see was that elf.
so bad. I don't know how long it lasted or where it showed up at.
Anna,
But
Can't you like blur that out?
so distracted. You just have to watch it more than once because I could not watch it.
I know it. That's distracting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it was
one.
bad.
And then those of you who are part of book club, I'm glad
That
you.
is hilarious.
So in my defense, when
Okay, wait, first, if you're not part of book club, what happened was the book club newsletter went out
7 times, I
7
think,
times.
at least.
7 times. 7 times.
I'm just so glad someone texted me finally and said, hey, so I got it 7 times. No big deal.
Did you
But
read
did you know? It's like, oh, thank goodness someone told me because I was the next morning when
She was
sent it
getting ready
again.
to send it an 8th time.
Uh-huh. Okay, so here's my defense. When I clicked, so I do my little, I write it all up, do my links, whatever. And then I do a test email to myself to make sure I don't have any spelling errors. The
It
link
loads
works.
right.
Yeah, all of those
Full-size
things.
page.
All those things. And it delivered right to me. Perfect. Great. I liked it. I went ahead and clicked, this email list and send. And then it gave me an error 500 code. It's like, well, gosh darn it, because it's done it to me before. You guys and I had to call and they had to do something and they had to get it to be pushed through the next day. So I thought, well, okay, well, let me give a little bit. And then I called, oh, go give it a try. Oh, you got it again. Okay. And then so we kept trying it.
Times 7.
Trying it. And then finally they said, oh, give it one more time before you leave today at work and it should go through or not quite sure what's happening. Oh, okay. So at like 4 o'clock when you asked when you got, I sent it through and I still got the 500 code. I thought, you know what?
You
I will
were gonna
call
get a
them
number 8.
tomorrow because I'm so over it. So, Rosalie, Ginger, thank you for texting and saying,
And I can't even tell you how many people emailed me and texted me. And I was
Sorry.
like- and my
Nothing
first-
ever changed. It was the exact same one 7 times.
Yeah.
So I was going to email. Ooh, I apologize. I was going to email over an apology that
Don't email again.
Nope, I don't want to hear from myself one more time either. So I will be sending out though a reminder like the Sunday before the book club we were to do in August. Just a reminder we're not doing it. But I promise it'll only be once. I'm pretty sure you read that 7 times
need to get the
that you
500
know.
I
We
know.
won't see you until September, but yeah, so I apologize for that.
Sorry.
We don't usually spam your inbox like that, but sometimes.
The sweetest thing was Ginger, our friend from Phoenix, said, I got 7 from Brianna. I didn't know what was going on. I read the first one and the last one. Was there something else I was supposed to No.
So sorry. If you had the urge to unsubscribe, I feel you. I get it. I
And then I
promise.
texted Marge, did you get it 7 times? I don't know, at least 10.
She's like, I just opened the one. I don't care what she said.
Delete. Yeah. And if this is the first you're hearing about book club, if you don't follow us, it's just kind of a fun thing that we started about a year and a half ago because we all have the same book taste. But now it's sort of funny because we've stirred things up a little bit because Brianna watches a whole, listens to, reads an entirely different genre than what most of us listen to.
And y'all wanted to know what I was reading.
Oh my gosh, and I cannot believe how many people have purchased the book. They're reading the book. I know my face is red thinking about it. The funniest thing, though, we should just read you the whole thing. We'll do it at book club. Allison, our friend from the East Coast, was listening to hers on Audible.
Without headphones on.
Without headphones in her office. Her husband had already left for work. Well, apparently he came back in, forgot his keys or something, and right at a spot where no one should hear that. And anyway, he was standing in the doorway listening for a little while before she realized he was there. And, oh my gosh, funniest thing. We were cracking up. Funniest thing I've ever read.
Yeah.
But yeah, rookie mistake. When you're listening to a book like that, oh my goodness gracious.
Private ears.
And don't leave that book hanging around.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Set a booby trap next time.
Anyway, if you're interested, we've the book club newsletter is on our website. You can kind of see what we do. And all of them are on there. You can see the books that we've read.
It's just linked in there. And
yeah. And what we are doing is while we are on our cruise, we're going to have a special book club there, and people are going to bring a book for swap, and they're going to talk about their book, put it in the pile, and then all of us get to come home with a new book. So we'll let you see that.
Yeah. Super excited for
that. We're going to do that for something instead. But anyway. All right.
All right. I'm going to grab these.
Yeah.
I don't know what this box is.
Is it,
but I think there's 3 boxes.
3 of
that
them.
match this one.
Is
All right.
Christmas?
It is not. It is batik soap. That's honeycomb.
Oh. Or Hexies. It could be.
Ooh, our Hexies. Our Hexies. They are Riley Blake batiks. Oh, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
We just saw Felly. She is our Riley Blake rep.
Oh,
We ordered more batiks from her.
Yeah.
But what was really, really, really cool is Expressions, which is Riley Blake's batik category. They were sending their reps with how the process of batiking works, like in real, tangible, touchable form.
This is the fabric. Then this.
Then
this.
wax, then wash the wax off, then dye. And it was so cool. I mean, we've seen it. We know how it works, but seeing it and making sure the company knows this is how it's made. This is why you're paying a little bit more. Mm-hmm. This is why it does feel different because it has to be washed a couple times.
And we did
a little
video for you. We should put that in.
Yeah.
And then you'll get to see Felly, our cute little Felly. She's making at least one quilt, she said, for our breast cancer benefit auction, which is really nice. And she's always comes up with prizes and presents for retreats and cruises and stuff, which is super, super nice. So that is really good. Oh,
so yeah, we'll have to share that video on how it works. So I don't know if you're I think you can see the texture and how there is like a layer of wax, but we have already put the call into Riley Blake to see if they would.
If we could have our own.
Yeah, if we can buy one from them. Because I think it's just really cool just to be able to show a customer and touch it. I think it's very cool.
And when we talk about a chop, this is an authentic
a real deal.
Indonesian chop. They do it out of copper. Mm-hmm. And then what they do is they dip it into the wax and then stamp it on the fabric. So batiks are all hand done. Mm-hmm. All of those steps. 6 steps.
Hi guys. So I'm here with Felly. She is our Riley Blake rep. So if you wonder why we get so much Riley Blake lately,
we love her.
Yes. But Riley Blake has put out this really cool card. So we're trying to see if they're going to let us buy one so we can have it in the shop. But this is the process of how they make batiks. So they're going to start with your basic gray good that's usually just white. And then they're going to dye it. However they choose to dye it, whether it's a solid color or like in this setting, it's kind of stripy. And then they take their chop, dip it in wax, and this is all wax in there. All crinkly. It's been stored, in a suitcase, so that's why it's kind of cracking, but that's wax.
Using their chop, so that's all done by hand.
And then they wash off that background. So this wax has sealed in that color from the first part, and then we're back to gray good again. And then they're going to dye it one more time. So they take it out to the sun. The wax is still on there. They're recoloring the background. And then they're going to go ahead and wash the whole thing. And then this is the fabric that you would buy on the Bolt at your local shop.
Yeah. So how many
So
steps
super
was that? I lost count. 6.
6 steps?
6 steps.
Yeah.
6
And then, of course,
steps.
there's more steps if they decide that they want to take this, chop again, and then do a whole other print to it.
a whole
So-
other color.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it could even be this where they're going to take this, add more wax, and then add another color.
Yeah.
So it's super cool. So the basic steps of how they make your batiks is pretty awesome.
It'd be fun to have one of these in the shop just so you could feel the wax and understand. I think it's hard in the camera for you guys to see that, but yeah,
Super cool.
That's really cool.
All
That's
right.
really cool. All right. Thanks,
Thanks, Sally.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out what we did, and I think Brianna is right. So this collection line is called
Watercolor daisies. And then
Beautiful.
in the box were also pre-cuts for good vibrations. So my assumption is, heaven knows we don't need any more batiks in our shop. However, we never have enough
pre-cuts. No. And so, the whole for somebody to have curated a collection of fat quarters, 10-inch squares, 2.5-inch strips in batiks. Yeah. Heck yeah. So I'm sure we have these yellows, these blues, these whatever, but it is nice just to have a collection that has been packaged for you. Yeah. We never have enough time to cut more fat quarter bundles. So
Because we definitely have colors that will coordinate with this. So
Absolutely.
you might not get this exact piece for your border, but I've got that color in a cool print.
and if you feel like you want to put together something kind of fast and you order a couple of those and maybe you get a background color or a black or a bright green, just put in your notes and say, hey, I'm putting all of these together, double check me, make sure it looks right.
Yeah.
And before we cut it, we'll double check, say, yeah, you're good to go, or, oh, glad you mentioned it. So these are different, but there are fat quarters, 2.5-inch strips,
And 10-inch
10-inch squares. Super, super nice.
All right, and then we'll go ahead
then-
and look at watercolor daisies. Very pretty. A different, the blues is something we always carry, but I feel like this kind of emerald green.
Yeah.
It's and there's bumblebees on it, so.
What's not to like? Because I was saying hexies, but clearly it's not hexies. It's a honeycomb. And there's just a dozen of these. Brianna, do we want to cut some fat quarter bundles or no?
Yeah, I think we should cut some fat quarters, and
Yeah.
I think it's a really pretty small. And how many did you say? 12 pieces?
12 pieces.
Yeah, I think that's great, and the color story is really pretty.
It really is pretty. And 12 fat quarters, that seems like that's like a perfectly doable. People are either going to ask for 10 or 12 in a collection if you're putting something together. So it's really nice that there's just a little bit of everything. So, all right. So there's this print, which is the one that I'm kind of gaga over, that has the bees and the flowers. You'll see this in a couple of colors. So this is that really pretty green. And then you can see when Brianna was saying an emerald green, you can see that there's multiple levels of that where they did, the one color, right? They're gray good. And they did the stamp, and then they did an over dye, and then they did a second color. So even more steps. And then here they stamped the blue, kept the wax on there, and then they did their mottled green. And this, how clever is that? I feel like that's got to be hard to do, to line up all of that. So, and there's actually, it's kind of a mottled blue behind that, which is really nice. This is that same chop that we saw before that has the flowers and... Oh, maybe,
This was just the
it's
flowers.
totally different. It's just the flowers. I thought that was a bee, but no, that is a wispy flower. Yeah, just the flowers in lots of colors. So there's like some pale yellow, some really pretty blue, pale blue, and a couple of different greens. This is the same one that we saw before.
Too high.
Oh, sorry. Flowers and bees.
Love it.
Gorgeous. This is pretty. That is a beautiful color.
And that print, it's kind of hard for us
Is it hard to see?
But I know it's matches.
It's this one. Same one. So
And
this
I loved
is...
a little chunky blob.
I know.
I know he's a bee blob, but who doesn't love a big chunky bumblebee?
I know. And that's what he is right here. So here it's that same, there's just a little darker shade of this kind of a sky blue on top of that one.
That's pretty.
Yeah. And then this is the same leaf. If this is hard to see, we saw this earlier in the green. Here it is in this really gorgeous pale blue. And then here it is in that sky blue. Really pretty leaf.
And then more of the hexies or honeycomb, whichever you prefer.
Cool. It's just a really good texture
Yeah.
too. Really fun print for a border
Yeah.
or an accent.
And again, a plaid. I mean, I don't even understand how they do that.
Yeah, that's
Really
pretty
nice. Gorgeous. All right. So 12 pieces of the watercolor daisies and then pre-cuts. And then Brianna, where are you going to put the pre-cuts?
I'm going to put the pre-cuts in with watercolor
Okay.
daisies since you guys are going to check it out anyways. And then
Okay.
I'll also put the pre-cuts in the pre-cut section and the
Okay.
batiks. But just for ease of shopping,
Yeah.
it will be in the What's New section inside of
Perfect.
watercolor daisies.
Okay, great.
All
All right. All right. That was fun. So now we have, gosh, there was a bunch of these. There's 3 boxes of this one.
Yes, and this one is from Riley Blake.
Right.
Again.
Like again.
All right. I got some pre-cuts.
Kind of nice because then you get to sneak a peek.
Oh. Stockings.
Oh, and there's some
Love
presents. Let's see the presents.
Oh, I love the
I love the
presents.
presents.
See? Do you love
This is
them
why.
more on the green? Oh, this is pretty.
This is really pretty. And we don't have anything like this one yet. So
No.
again. But you have to, don't keep, I mean, I guess you can hold out.
Don't
but
hold out.
I feel like we've got to be pretty soon.
We've gotta
We'll
be pretty
get to
close.
the end of what we shopped for Christmas.
Yeah. At some point.
Who knows?
At some point. At some point, we're going to be sick of fall colors and pumpkins. So, this cycle will just repeat itself.
I know, right?
All right.
Okay, we're going to open the other 2 boxes. We'll get all the plastic off and we'll be right back. All right. So once again, more Christmas. It is the season, but very different.
It is different.
It is different. You're going to think it's not, but it is. It's different. It's
It's really
why
pretty.
we have stashes that look the way they do, because you just never know who you're making the Christmas quilt for.
It's true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Now, this makes me think of especially this makes me think of Janine and Chris,
Yes.
our Ketchikan friends.
Yeah.
I think that this makes me, yeah. Anyway,
This one's
super,
very
super
pretty.
sweet.
This one is called Charming Christmas. It is from Riley Blake.
Riley Blake.
We did get pre-cuts of it.
13.
And you'll see it's very white, red, and like hunter green. So again, very different. You do have pieces in here that aren't even Christmassy. Not even wintry. You could just
Yeah.
use it because it's a beautiful
Yeah.
focus piece.
Yeah.
Which I really love. I love a designer who thinks that their collection can
What
be
if I have
multi-bass.
leftovers?
Yeah. You can really do whatever you want. Versatile, so any quilter who's just out shopping can purchase it and not feel like, oh, well, I wish it didn't have snowflakes or whatever. She really did a good job designing it.
But I love the presents and I love the stockings.
Yeah, I love the presents, love the stockings, and I love the toss. I think the toss is really well done.
I know, and the script.
Yeah, yeah. Who doesn't?
So we have, I don't think I held that one up, but we have the 2.5-inch strips, we have the 5-inch squares, and we have the 10-inch squares. So, again, super easy. The 10-inch squares, my goodness, sew them all together. 6 across by 7 down. Add a little border if you feel like you need it to be bigger, and you're good to go.
Oh,
It is really, really cute. And again, nice rich colors. This might seem familiar to you that there was another collection that had sort of a similar watercolor flower, but it's not, it's in that same aesthetic, but this is totally different. This one might even make you
and
think
the color
that.
story is
The color story is different, and it was more of like a posy than a rose. So, yeah, so really pretty. So this is kind of probably sort of that main idea with those florals, and this is the one that you really could put this with a lot of stuff. So you've got a cream colored background, or you have the black. I love. Really, really rich.
and you can see how
really
that one
pretty.
has nothing to do with winter or Christmas. It's just
Yeah.
a beautiful
Yeah,
Christmas colored
yeah.
floral.
And then look at these stockings. I know. So they're on the green background, or you might be able to see them a little bit better on the white background. So cute. So cute. I really, really like that. I like the look
Adorable.
of that. And then, let's see, the presents. Oh, so the presents, we've got and the presents are just cute. So you can see with my hand, teeny tiny, really, really cute. So we've got it on the black background with some black bows. We've got it on the green background, or we have it on the white background. Really adorable.
It's kind of nice to have those pieces that will just intermix with whatever other Christmas collections you have or you're trying to use up. Really nice red background, just a good Christmas red with some stars on it. Really pretty script. Ho, ho, ho. All is calm, all is bright. The Lord has come. Oh, Silent Night. Beautiful. Really, really nice. This piece is gorgeous. And if you can't quite tell the design on there, it's just that Christmassy, well, it's the flowers. It doesn't have to be Christmassy. This was the other one that Brianna was saying. That's true. I mean, I don't think there's anything, there's not even a snowflake.
I mean, I guess there's like holly berry and leaves, but that is so minuscule. I'm not sure I would even notice.
Yeah. It's just leaves and yeah.
It's just a really good tonal texture.
Yeah. And it's a Christmas red. It is a bright, really good red and a really nice, kind of a minty green. Mm-hmm. Really pretty color. Man. Ha. Oh, Chris and Janine right here.
Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Yes. Cute. The snow globe, reindeer, some presents and stockings, ornaments. Really, really sweet. And again, you can if I put my hand there, you can kind of see the size of it. I mean, that's probably, 1.5 inches?
Yeah.
Really cute. And then, just because, why not Black Gingham?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
and some of your stockings are black and white check on
Yeah.
it. So, no, it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
And we always need a black and white check. So
Yes.
always have to have.
Yes.
All right, we're getting it cleaned up. All right. That was everything for today.
Yeah, and super nice, so fun. 2 very, very different, very fun, gorgeous Christmas ones.
Very different.
Yeah, if you've not yet started Christmas,
Those are some pretty panels.
get on it.
And good, just winter colors. If you feel like, oh, I don't want to do seasonal, I want to be something to do with like 3 months worth. That's a good one.
Yeah, and then really nice batiks.
Yeah, Riley Blake Boutiques, watercolor daisies. And then some just really good primary
pre-cuts.
And those I'm going to put in watercolor daisies.
Yeah.
And then other places. But check out the other boutiques if you want to coordinate some things. But it's just a really good place to start.
Yeah.
If you want to do something bright and fun.
And because those are, I mean, I'm sure we have those anyway. Those are Good Vibrations. Was that what the name of it was?
Yeah.
Good Vibrations. You've had that stuck in your head now?
Yeah. The Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
That's all I got. That's all I got. That little tune.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
On the beach already. On vacation, guys. Gotta go.
All right. And let's see. So, Wednesday, you guys will see us, but in different places.
Yeah.
And so,
Because Fabber Chat, we'll still do Fabber Chat. So we'll kind of start with just like me chit chatting, whatever. And then, and we're going to go abroad and talk to Cindy. And then we'll see what she did. Because she'll be milling around. Because you guys don't actually go to the quilt show. We would have seen The Castle by Fabber Chat, maybe. I don't know. And then Friday is the quilt show. So we won't hear about the quilt show until later.
And also what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of keep all of a sudden popping in, hey, guess where I am?
Yeah.
And try to do just like a 2 or 3 minute, really fast little blurb.
This is where we're at.
Of what we're doing, who's with us, what we're seeing. And that's way better because I always think that I'm going to take all of this footage and all of these pictures and put together a little compilation video. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
And then I've got to try to send all those videos to Anna. And so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do really quick, either live shot, probably not live shots, but quick little video clips of where we're at.
And then Anna can make magic happen.
Yeah.
For us.
And we won't keep you for very long, but we'll just show you a bunch of fun things. And,
all right.
all right.
Thank you guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.